Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome in. Welcome back to Goat Gaming and another episode of Hypermarket Billionaire. I'm late, two in a row. Oh, getting called out already. Hey, welcome in, Brian. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. John's girl, Yoda. Welcome in, Chrislyn. Who else do we have here in chat? That's all that we have available that we see right now. A naughty corner for me already. God, that was quick. I didn't even last long at all. Hope you guys have had a great week so far. Just been preparing for a winter storm coming, so they're calling for a lot here. So hopefully not. I hope it's that we miss it, but there's a good chance that I might get hit with a lot of snow and ice this weekend. So preparing for that. That's been the biggest thing of my week so far for the past day. The last time we had a huge storm, power was out for like a week, so it could get rough. You guys cross your fingers for me. 18 to 24 there. Ooh, not good. Same there. Yeah, it's not good. If you're in the path of the winter storm, definitely, I know how you feel, but everybody keep everybody in your thoughts and prayers. Welcome in, BFG. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing okay. And to everybody out there lurking, welcome in as well. Over on the Twitch side, welcome in. If you're joining in from Twitch, glad to have you here. Try not to miss any messages. Once again, it's hard watching two different screens and playing the game. It's super hard to do that. Multitasking is hard enough for me, so I'm having to adjust to it. But thankfully, I have Yoda. Yoda doesn't miss anything, so I have the best eyes there are. Don't need any other eyes. Snow and sleep, probably power outages. Yeah, could get bad. I hope not. Hope not. Lots to go over tonight, guys. I did come up with some new ideas that we might try for some items. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But we're going to finish out our grocery section tonight. We're going to finish stocking the rest of the bar up. You love the update. Me too. Me too. We did get another update, I think yesterday, fixing some patches, some bugs. So we'll cover that. We did get a tutorial for the truck here. So now if you look at the truck, it does tell you to place boxes inside the truck to sell them, and sales are completed the next morning. So there is a little bit of a tutorial window here and prompt that will help you out. Some people were a little bit confused on the truck. So that should clarify and clear that up. Uh, but yeah, other than that, let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. I'm pretty sure that we'll have some more people joining in, but we'll get after it. I was a couple minutes late again, and I went ahead and turned the game on just to try out a few things. We got boxes everywhere. This is the world's biggest box fest right now. We got a lot to clean up tonight, so we'll get there though. We'll go ahead and open up the store here. Yeah, we'll get after it. We'll get after it. The first thing that I really thought of, guys, is I want to put end caps. YouTube and Twitch only today. Yeah, that's it. We're still banned. I think we had a 14-day ban on our other platform, so we should be unbanned here pretty soon. Would be awesome if they could fix stalkers taking product out of the truck when you order too much. I think that they will wind up fixing that. I think they will. I think I've seen somebody mention that, and I think that will wind up get changed as well. But lots to go over tonight, guys. We want to celebrate, and if you guys see her in chat, make sure to celebrate it and thank her as well for some great videos and content she's put out. But lots of Lady Gamer, she's about to hit 150 subs on her channel, so we want to congratulate her on that. We also have John's girl, who was I guess we're lucky, guys. John's girl made a store, and she's going to share it off tonight. Share it with us, so we're going to show her store. She graced us with a video, so we're going to show her store. It's about 10 minutes long, so we'll go over that tonight as well, and then see what else we can dive into. We're blessed once again to get all these stores that you guys have created. Where's our boxes at? So the thing that I was thinking is the end caps right here, and I think we need a smaller wall. I'll eventually get organized here. Trying to figure out what order we want to do things in tonight. We've got so much to wind up accomplishing. We feel a little behind in the store, and that's because everybody's store is done. Like, it seems like this is the only store that's not done. Everybody else is completely finished with theirs. If you're not done with your store yet, let me know. Drop a comment. If you are, let me know that as well. But tell me to pick up the pace. I had a wall here. I don't know what I did with the wall, guys. We'll probably have to order another one. We'll order another wall. We've got so many boxes. We need to do a lot more cleaning up too. Stay disorganized. This is organized. This is really, really organized. We've got somebody that's really delusional in here tonight. All right, let's order another wall here. I'm gonna order 2 more. You're not done with your store yet? Yeah. It's good to see that somebody else is not done with it, because I feel like I'm the only one. Everybody's store is completely done. So we are going to move these trash cans out of the way for now. I do think we need one on each end, but I've got a couple ideas. We're going to throw these walls away for now in the back of this truck. We're going to see what our percentage is for the day. Probably not good as usual. 26%. That's about what we get. We don't ever get anything good. We're going to bring these crates in here. Every time I'm late, she give a PlayStation card. Oh man, I'm gonna wind up being broke. I think I'll just stay live the whole time then. I'll never cut off the stream at that point. All right, let's bring this wall in here. And I thought about this. You're not done with your shop either. Well, that's good. At least there's a couple of us still out there. And I thought about this right here, guys. I know it looks weird. Like we could either put a shelf here, or we could put some hanging shelves. And I think I wanted to do this. It looks a little different. So yours completely empty. You have the computer and the paint roller. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. That means we're doing a little bit better than some people, but not by much. And, once again, Yoda has been working on the Wikipedia for Hypermarket 24/7, 25/8. So you have a reason not to be done with yours. All right, we're gonna box some of this stuff up here. We got a lot of regular furniture we're just gonna get rid of tonight, and we'll kind of just get things back to cleaned up and organized a little bit. So restroom wall lamps. I did buy these, and once again, we're gonna try to figure out a way to place these on things. I just don't know what we're gonna get them on. Yeah, Yoda definitely has a very good reason. But that's our goal tonight. I think we want to try to get the rest of the grocery aisle stocked up here with the drinks that we started on last time. We're going to finish the bar area. And I do have a picture pulled up of Cozy's hair salon. It's going to be pretty easy and simple. We might start on that tonight, and then see where we're at. I think we want to do this like here. See, that doesn't look bad at all. And it gives us a little bit of style, right? Tad bit, not much. And I thought about doing the same thing with the overhead here, and I'm not sure. I mean, I do like that. I just don't know how it would look. We'd have to put the overhead right here on the top of it. Yours is empty too? There you go. So now I don't feel too bad. Don't feel the worst. Speaking of PS cards, there you go. There you go. And yeah, guys, any donations would be much appreciated. We are focusing on trying to give away a Steam Deck this year, and hopefully in the middle of the year. Hopefully, we're not going to wait till the end of the year to give it away. We might do it in the middle of the summer, and then also try to give away more PlayStation cards, Steam cards, gift cards. We gave away quite a bit last year for the short amount of time that we were on the channel, and you guys loved it. You guys donated a lot, and are the main reason we were able to do that. But if you're able to give, all those donations will definitely go towards more giveaways. So. And the people who won these things and won these items can tell you how grateful they are, for sure. And we are so close, guys. We're 9 subscribers away going into tonight's live stream from hitting that 300 subs mark, too. So if you happen to stop by tonight, see the channel. If you want to stick around, hit that sub button, hit the like button as well. Be really, really grateful for that. Yeah, so close. Yeah, the channel has just been getting a lot of attention on on some of the videos we put out, especially Hypermarket. You guys love Hypermarket. I almost took that inside. Yeah, you guys love Hypermarket. I mean, that's the number one thing on this channel by far is Hypermarket. Everything else is just, it's here. You guys might check it out, but Hypermarket is it. Like that's what you guys truly, truly want to see. So that's what we started with on the channel was Hypermarket. All right, let's take some red wine over here. Yeah, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Let's throw that in there. Floor display. This is going to go in the back of that truck too. And here's some soda. We're going to put some soda on the shelf over here. Yeah, hypermarket is definitely awesome. That is what everybody wants to see is a hypermarket. So yeah, I think a lot of people want this game to be online with their friends. And like I said, I know Croissant definitely wants to bring online to the game. It just might be one of the last things they wind up doing. So we'll see. I hope they wind up accomplishing that mission and making that happen. And you guys let me know how the audio sounds out there. I did mess with the audio again, and it's just because I wanted to clear it up. It just, for some reason, I can never get our audio exactly like I want it. Let's see how this looks. That looks weird. That's exactly how that looks. It looks like it's floating above the fridge, and I don't want that. So we're going to try one more thing here. And if it doesn't work, then we'll definitely move on from this idea. Just a quick idea that I had. I do like the wall hanging trick, and I do like to put things right here on the wall. Let's see how this looks. That doesn't look bad. You guys tell me how this looks. What do you think about this idea here? With the lights hanging above the fridge here. We're going to move this over to the side a little bit and see how that looks. I think that looks good. It doesn't look like it's just hanging in midair. If you get up on it, it might, but from a distance, it actually looks pretty neat. So we might go with that. And Brian had a question earlier. He wanted to know how many freezer and how many fridge product was in each one that we had. So it looks like we got 4, 8. We'll count those later. That's a lot. But that's a good question, though. I was just going to count them, but then realize it's quite a bit. Sounds good on your end. TV volume is at 18, normal YouTube for videos. So not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I did add some filters to the recording program that I use and streaming program. And I was just unaware that it had the type of filters in there. So something I found that I added in there, and I think it sounds a little bit better maybe. Just don't want it to sound muffled for the audio. All right, we got more beer to put in here. We've got so much alcohol. We got to figure the alcohol problem out. And it's definitely a problem. We can't have one on each shelf. I think that's going to have to change. We're going to have to go down to like one each space, and that's it. Like we can't do it that way. So sounded good, but I don't think we can make that work. All right, I did bring those. There's some more whiskey in here. As a matter of fact, we might just roll through the next day just to sell out some of this alcohol real quick and then switch over so I don't have to technically remove a lot of things from the shelf either. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go through the next day. And I think the closing sign says something as well. I think there's a prompt on the closing sign. Yeah, a lot of alcohol. I thought there was less than that, but there's not. So the sign does say closing the store at 10 p.m. automatically moves to the next day. Keep this store open if you want unlimited time to restock at night. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat that Croissant added these little prompts to help explain things better because that is another thing that I've seen. people kind of question and be confused about is why the day just automatically rolls over. It doesn't automatically roll over, but I think a lot of people are under the impression that you can stock during the day at the very beginning of the day, and that's not the case. You can, but it's better to stock at night off the back of the truck. That was so bad. That's why he sounds muffled. he's he's skimming off the top of the alcohol. I hope I don't sound muffled. So bad. 43%. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good price right there we have going on. All right, let's put this in the back too. Yeah, 43% might be a new record for us. I think we got 44% last time. I think we did. Pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we got 44% last time. Let's throw this in the back here. Let's take this inside as well. See, this is crazy. We don't even have that many items in here. Look at all the customers that we have just running through the store. And I think this works like I want it to. I just don't know when you have 1,000 customers, is it gonna jam them up right here? So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that when we eventually have that many customers in the store. And these tables, we do need 2 of these tables to go in here. Block myself out to go in to Cozy's salon over here, because that's how it's set up. It does have 2 tables. We're gonna get rid of this. More shop floors. Yeah, the second floor is coming. We just don't know when, but there is a second floor coming to the game. And let me see here. I think you guys are probably waiting on some game music and sound effects too, huh? Because it looks like those are turned off all the way as well. Did not know that. I apologize for that. So now you guys can hear some game audio. And it's not just me you're listening to. You have one storage shelf that stockers constantly get stuck on. And I used to have that issue a long time ago. I don't know. I'd say probably 3 or 4 months ago I used to have that issue and have to move shelves around constantly because that would happen with some of our customers. So, all right, we're gonna move this inside here. The wall can go in the back of the truck. We are doing a little bit of cleaning up tonight as well. I'm gonna try to keep things more organized. Yes, Friday is your day, Brian. Friday we will be showing off Brian's store again, his new and improved version of his store. So you guys, I'm glad you guys are really enjoying the store showcase that we're having, and then you guys coming through, sending me videos and wanting me to show off your store. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. All right, let's put that. Oh, I threw that in there. That actually needs to go in the salon area. I think there was 2 tables, and then 2 sinks, a counter, and some chairs, and then some hanging shelves too. So I think that it's pretty simple. This setup is, and we could definitely get that. We can get that right, I think. Let's do that there. We'll take some more alcohol back in here. Throw that in there. Let's see what is. That's an iron storage rack. We're done with these. We don't need any more. Storage is good to go. Did I miss that truck completely? I did. Missed it completely. Storage is good though. We don't need any more racks. Chairs. I do like these chairs, guys. We're not going to stock them. I don't know if we are or not. There's a lot of things we might not stock, and there's a lot of things that we just keep as display, which I like these right here. I don't know if we swap these out for these. At the end of the day, I think these actually look better And we might actually stock these. These are going to drag the customer count down, way down though. If we have all these here and we don't have any stocked up, customer count is going to go way down. And we kind of want it to go down. I want about 500 to 600 customers daily versus this. So we're going to replace that chair with those, I think. I think that looks better than what we had out there. All right, more alcohol. Start that in there. What do we have here? Wall that needs to go in the back of the truck here. Sell it. Can I show everyone a picture of your teaser store? I don't know. I don't know. People might steal that idea. We might do that. I might be able to show that off. Might be able to show that off. You guys want to see that? I'm guessing she's already told you guys what the picture is and what it entails. Oh, that's funny. I'll see if I can get that pulled up so you guys can check that out. It's pretty funny though. I will say it is pretty funny. It's a great idea too. Let's get this back in the corner over here. Yep, I'll see if I can't get it pulled up so we can show that picture off too. Alright, we don't need any more walls, I don't think. Maybe. We might have some more testing to do, so we'll throw the walls over here. Alright, energy drink here. Perfect. This will go in one of our freezer fridges over here. In a display. Yeah, this will go right here. We'll do one on this one, maybe two. All right, we'll do that like that. Yeah, no problem. I'm expecting you to send a video of your store soon so we can show it off as well. Set the price. Should we go ahead and set that price while we're at it? And I'm not really worried about the prices, guys. I think we're going to do that in another episode. We might do all the prices, and I'd love to actually pull the wiki up on screen in the corner. While we set the prices, it'll give me a chance to see the wiki while it's up on screen and give you guys a chance to check it out. If you haven't already done so, go check it out. Yoda, please link that wiki in the chat. Yoda put in some serious work and it looks amazing. And it's actually got more views yesterday. The most amount of people went and saw it. So, I mean, it's reorganized. It looks amazing. All right, cabinet. We're gonna just throw this inside now. We'll sort that out here in a minute. Yeah, it looks really good. The wiki is definitely, it's an upgrade. I mean, it looked great before, but a lot of people's biggest complaint was they couldn't find everything right away like they wanted. They didn't want to scroll through all the information that there was in the wiki. So Yoda broke it down into section by section for the license and also by the pricing. Hey, welcome in, Ultimate. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. No crashes now. You can confirm. Devs fixed it. You're storing in your store how you want to. Good. That is good to hear. Very glad to hear that. But yeah, I think we'll save the pricing for an episode where we just go around pricing everything, looking through the wiki, making sure our prices are good. And I don't think, I'm not going to go with 12% on everything. I'm not worried about the money at this point, but we'll go around and figure out what we're going to price everything at. We might follow them. We might go by 12%. I don't know. Not sure if I'm gonna need the money or not. I don't know. Maybe somebody comes in and takes all our money. Day money level check. All right. You heard Brian. You heard the man. What level is everybody? What day? How much money? Assuming that you guys got to play the past couple days, maybe just a little bit. Unfortunately, with building this store, guys, we are kind of at a standstill. We're still at level 248. We haven't done any progressing of the level, and we haven't moved any at all. I mean, it's been pretty standstillish. And this table here, I do like this table. I mean, these tables look a lot better than the square tables. I don't know if we switch these out. Do these look better for bar tables, guys? Do we think so? I don't know. I truly don't know if I want to go with these. We're going to throw these right here for now. Just in case. I don't know. 1231 on your day. 152 level, 42 million. Wow. Moving on up. Level 89, 5 million. Day 200 and something. Wow. Brian, you've been open a while. That's a lot of days. This coffee table here, I don't know. Yeah, it's too short. It's too short. Sausage roll. All right. We do have some bakery items here. Do we want to sell these? Do we want to get these set up? I think we do. I think we'll start stocking up some of the bakery too while we have some of the items out here, just to start putting stuff on shelves, guys. Just to get it out of the way. I have to figure out what we're going to do with that kitchenette. There's another wall here. The shampoo. We're going to put this in the salon over here. It's kind of just sorting stuff out tonight. At least trying our best to. Another wall. This is going in the back of the truck. Tonight's a cleaning as we go type night to try to sort down some of this chaos that we have going on, if that's possible. I don't know if it is, but I think it is. Throw this inside here. Green sleeping bag. We don't have our sports section set up just yet. Here's some more beer. And we're gonna have to roll through another day. They gotta buy all that alcohol out just so we can change the tags on the shelf. I think it's easier to do that than to unstock it and restock it. All right, we got 1,051 customers. We barely had any items at all. We had 1,051 customers, and we barely had anything to sell. That's crazy. But I'll take it. I'm not mad at that. We need the XP to keep going. All right, spring water, mineral water. We're gonna put water here. Bases, we're gonna put that there. Let's go put the fence here in the back of the truck. 34% today, I'll take that. All right, let's put our flour over here for now. I don't know how many more drinks we got left. I don't think we have a lot, but all right, we got some rice. Goalkeeper's helmet. So we are going to need a sporting section, I think, and I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know how big the sporting section is going to wind up being. And makeshift blinds are pretty amazing. That's a great idea, guys. Chrislyn, thank you for that idea, by the way. That's a great idea. We do have to adjust some of these to put them against each other, but these are great. These are already lined up against each other. This side's the same way too, except for this one there, but they look good. They look good. We'll add more around the store. I do like those. I enjoy those. Great idea. What do we got here? Check out this. I wanted to use this somewhere. I'm not sure where, so we're still going to throw this to the side. Try to figure that one out. Fenced door in the back of the truck here. Spice room. Yeah, that's fantastic creativity right there. And we're moving a little bit better tonight, guys. I think, I don't know, our character must have took his vitamins today. Moving a lot better. Look at that. We're just running around like there's no issues. All right, Halloween coffin toy. Yeah, see, that's kind of why I wanted a seasonal store, because those coffin toys can go in there and we can replace these shirts. So I'm pretty sure we're going to take all these seasonal shirts out of here and we're going to have a seasonal store. Pretty sure we are. Special secret with your blinds. Do they have anything to do with your cop bribes? They open and close depending on if the cops are outside. I know, a secret, and we will never know. She's not going to tell us. All right, what do we got here? This is a planter. I do like that. We'll use that for sure. This can go to the outdoor area. We're going to turn this into a garden area, so any of the planter stuff and plants will go out this way. Checkouts, we'll buy more if we need them. Hey Jeremy, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, man. I hope you're having a great week so far and a great day. No, but it's not a bribe. Alright, let's get the whiskey over here. A little bit of cleaning up, never hurt anybody at all, and it definitely helps our store out. We needed some cleaning up. We were just going on ordering more boxes, more boxes, more boxes, and more boxes. Until it just became too much. We'll throw that there. I think I hit a customer with that box. Pretty sure I did. Alright, shampoo. This is going to go in our salon over here. I'm pretty sure we're going to put all the shampoo that we have in the salon. We're just going to stock them all in here. In Cozy's salon, she has a couple of them. She doesn't have all of them, but I think we're going to put every single one of them over there. And that's probably going to be the only place that we carry shampoo is in that salon. So... yeah, the ban button is working overtime on Twitch. I see that. God, you guys, Twitch has so many bots. I don't know what, I don't know. I'm just glad that YouTube does not have that problem. Twitch, for sure, definitely has them. Bots all over the place. Think it's real people and you start talking to them, and it's not. It's actually bots. Yeah. I hope the winter storm is not bad. I really do. And more than anything for my animals, just because it makes it a lot harder. It's a lot more preparation getting ready for them so that they're okay and safe and warm. So that's the biggest thing, is making sure the animals are taken care of. You know, and unfortunately what that might mean, guys, is if it's really bad and I lose power, like I've done in the past with the ice, you know, through some of the storms I've been through, and it's been for like a week at a time. It's, you know, we get some bad ice storms down here in the south when we do get them. And if we do, what that means is we might not have a live stream on Monday or maybe not Wednesday. So, but I'll definitely let everybody know, and I'll post on the channel if we're not gonna have a live stream. If we are, you just won't hear anything. But I do have content pre-recorded for the channel all the way through Sunday. So I've been busy working on videos to get everything ready, just in case. You're a bot. Don't be a bot. Yeah, several days, yeah. It could be. I don't know. I mean, you know. Ice is the worst. Snow is okay. You can deal with that. But when you throw in ice on top of that, that makes it a lot more dangerous for the storm. So, and they're calling for 5 to 8 inches here, and also with sleet and freezing rain. So it's not a good mix. There you go. That's right. Yoda introduced me to the coffee smelling fireplace log, so I at least have my nose taken care of. Be able to stay warm and smell some coffee and drink it, so I'll be all right. I got the things that I most need, the essentials. Yeah, freezing rain, yeah, is the worst. This is a lot of trips. We really need that cart right about now. So if anybody has information on the cart coming, please let me know. We need it like now. So if you guys know Croissant, or if they're working on it, or you can work on it, go ahead and add it to the game so we can start moving our items back around. That's a lot of items to move. Possibly no live. If I don't have power for one, or it's really, really bad and limited power, then there's a good chance we might not have a live stream on Monday. So I'll let everybody know. I'm hoping that's not the case. I mean, I think we're supposed to get it Friday night, starting Friday night into Sunday, but I highly doubt it will be melted by the time Sunday or Monday morning rolls around. So I don't know. We'll have to see how things go.
Attention shoppers.
But we're cleaning up. That's the biggest thing. We are cleaning up some of our mess here to get us back to organize a little bit so we can just make another mess, because that's what we do. All right, there's another seasonal item. Yeah, we're gonna have a seasonal area. There's no doubt about that. We've got to make that happen just because there's more toys and more Christmas ornaments. So we might as well put the shirts in there as well. And just have a seasonal shop. Oh my goodness, some of these have to be duplicate bottles. There's no way. All right, another energy drink here. We're gonna put this on the next shelf down below the one we had it on. And we're gonna take some of the beverages off the shelf. We might take a couple of each. Oh, they've already done that. And then put them in the refrigerators over here, because we do have some refrigerators that need Coke, water, need a couple items over here. So we'll do this right here. Place this one underneath this. We'll do 3 shelves on this one. That'll work. Throw that down. You need your goat fix. Well, we'll try my best, guys. I hate missing any live streams at all. You know, I think we've only had like maybe 3 or 4 times that we didn't have any live streams, and probably 0 times that we didn't have pre-recorded content. So even if we didn't have a live stream, I always have at least a pre-recorded episode, which is, you know, something I got to try to figure out. If we don't have a live stream, I got to figure out a way to record an episode. So we try to keep it going. We try to keep live streams at the set times every single week, 3 times a week, nonstop. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure a way to sneak outside and in the tent and snow and ice and build a fire and live stream next to the fire, right? All right, looks a lot better. We are getting rid of this mess, and we can tell for sure. This is a drastic improvement. All right, we do have this. I think we're done with the liquids. So we're gonna move on to this next shelf and do like this right here. Well, we're gonna try. Looks like we're not gonna be able to. The day's gonna have to flip over. All right, let's do this. We'll throw that down, let them finish that. We'll open up the store again. Let's grab this rice. Let's put the flour right here below. Nope, not there. They're in my way. Excuse me, excuse me. There we go. Just like that. We'll do rice on this one below this. There with that. But you know, I can see the headlines now. Man freezes to death live streaming from YouTube outside. I could see. I don't know. And I think the headlines would probably be a little different too. Probably be worse than that. They'll probably add in some words. Stupid man dies live streaming on YouTube, freezing outside in the cold. And also, they might even add more than that. They might say, stupid man that calls himself the goat died in the cold. Definitely not a goat. Maybe goat brain. You just want everyone to be safe? Yeah. Me too. Me too. The storm that from what I've seen, looks like through the south area. Texas, Oklahoma, and then a couple other states, but it looks like a lot in the south. Arkansas, Tennessee, I think some other places as well. Man goat dies live streaming during historic winter storm. There you go. That's the headline right there. You might want to just go ahead and send it to the news stations. All right, what do we got here? That can stay there. You're watching it work. That's the best way to spend your work day, is to hide somewhere and just watch the goat. I mean, that's the best way to do it. And if your boss catches you and asks what you're doing, just say that I'm watching the goat, watching goat gaming. Why aren't you? Just say that to him. And if he's still upset about it, just have him reach out to me, and I'll talk to him. It probably won't help. I'd recommend not doing that. Hey, welcome in, Boo. Happy Wednesday to you, man. These chairs look so comfy too. We can't use these as bar chairs, but I don't know. Where can we put these chairs at? It makes me want to switch these out with some of these in here. Like, we've got too many couches there. Maybe we put a chair or two in here. There we go. There we go. I think that looks a lot better. We're gonna be switching out a lot of furniture, guys. A lot. I mean, we're at the end of the day, our customers are probably not gonna want to shop here because they're gonna see things on display and sit down here in chairs like that, and they can't even buy it from us. So you're just waking up. Oh man, what a rough schedule. Oh, I couldn't do it. Of course, I don't know. With it snowing and icing over this weekend, God, I might do a lot of sleeping, God. Oh, I might do that. With that type of weather, the best thing to do, I step outside, make sure all the animals are good, and then go back inside, warm up, and probably just go right back to sleep. Catch up on some sleep. Maybe that's the best thing for me. To turn off technology, enjoy nature, and just catch up on some sleep. Might be the thing to do. I'm sure my goats will love it though. My goats will love it. They'll absolutely love the snow, I'm sure. All right, vanilla muffin. We are going to put this over. That's there. Let's do the muffins here. Since we got a muffin out here. We'll do this on the top row. More whiskey. God, we bought so much alcohol. Or is that all new alcohol product? Like, is there really that much alcohol in the game? I did not think there was, but I think there is. Our customers right now are coming in and going straight to the bar because that's all that's open. They bought up all the shirts and now they're just going straight to the bar. Instead of getting ready for the winter storm, they're just going to the bar and drinking alcohol and then going right back home. You're adding another bakery license to your food save? Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. There is a lot. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to do just one shelf for everything, just about, and maybe add. And here's the thing with the hanging shelves, guys. If we don't have enough space, we'll just add hanging shelves to everything. I mean, that's the best way to go, I think, to save on space as well. We can just add hanging shelves. Slice puff. These look good. Oh, it's making me hungry, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's take these off of here, and we'll do these like this. I don't want that there, though. I think these right here will be good. Would I have room to place the item here? Wait a minute, can you place something here? But you can't place the slice puffs there. That is kind of weird. A little unusual, you know. Not sure about that one. But once again, I know Croissant will fix it, and I'm pretty sure they intended for it to go in any of the slots there. All right, more wine. And I think if we can hit level 249 tonight, I'll be okay. I'll be happy with that, because not being able to level it all this past week is definitely taking its toll on our progress of grinding to 300. Gives everybody a chance to catch up, though. Every time we grab a vase, it reminds me that when you put it on top of the clothing rack, that is so funny. That is so funny. I really want to put a clothing rack out and just have vases or something on it. I just throw that away. It doesn't matter. But that was, you know, I couldn't believe I did that and that it actually worked. So there's some more t-shirt. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a seasonal store, not a seasonal. Chips. All right. There you go. I remember that clip. That was a good one. That was a good one. Let's start the chips here. what do we got going on here? Here we go. I might actually have to do that. I might do that somewhere as a actually display. Matter of fact, we'll put that idea in the hypermarket shrine area. This is basically going to be a shrine area for you guys. We're going to put all the items from the community in here. Also put signs up, hanging signs everywhere with some names on them of you guys, and then do a testing area. We are going to put testing items and also funny things that Gold has done. So we'll put garlic fly chicken in here, we'll put haha sauce, and then we will definitely put our vases on top of that thing there. It'll be a pretty cool area just to remember things that we've done here on the show, and then things you guys have brought in the community. Yeah, nothing normal here. Never. Normal is boring.
Attention shoppers, the hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas.
All right, another fence. We can't go out that way. There we go. So we got some bases here. We'll go ahead and throw these in there now while we're at it. It's not the right kind. We'll have to swap them out. We definitely want the other kind, but these will work though for now. There we go. So. Oh, I can't believe it did that right in the middle. Nothing's ever normal. That's true. That is true. All right, there we go. So that'll work. We'll do just like that. So we're setting up our shrine a little bit. A couple ideas there for the shrine. We are going to use these. I do like these to be out kind of in front of the doorway area. So electronics, we'll need to get that set up eventually. We do have an umbrella patio. And this is another item that I do like that I don't know if we could actually use this in the bar. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work for the barrel at all. It just does not suit the idea. It does, however, suit the idea of being out here in the outdoor section. So, cycle of the washing machine. That's the only normal, you know. Let's turn on the. Let's hit the open sign. And I think it's really cool if you watch the sun rise in this game, and then also when it goes down, it reflects off your blind. So if you do have walls or something up, you're going to see that. The lighting is one of the things that I absolutely enjoy in this game that you don't really see in other supermarket games, which also is another unique thing in this game. Makes it the best to me because of that perspective right there. Just the lighting alone. You don't see that in other games. I don't know. I think a lot of other simulator games try to optimize the game too much because they're worried that people can't play it. They want everybody to play it from any type of computer they have, and you know, it doesn't always work out like that. It means you have to sacrifice a lot of extra things you could put in the game. Alright, we are just about done with all these boxes. So many, so many boxes. And once again, this looks good. Could it replace this couch? I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about this replacing the couch. Tell me if this looks like a better setup than what we had in there. And maybe we move this. Maybe the table that was in here, we can bring. What did I do with that table? Did I move that table? I had a table in here. I don't know what I did with it. Maybe I moved it in here. I did not. I don't know what I did with that table. But I think that looks better. I think we're going to get rid of this. I don't know what I did with that table though. Let's throw that in there. Got the square table. Did I put that in here? I did not. I am officially losing it. Well, I've already lost it a long time ago. But now we've also lost that table. On top of everything else. Which customer stole our table? That's what I want to know. Which one of y'all walked away with the table? Somebody got it. Somebody took our table, guys. We have been robbed blind. I don't see, once again, another good looking chair here that would be perfect. I don't know though. You guys, we're really gonna have to take a vote. Some of these chairs just look really, really good to go with things. So I don't know. We might actually use that one. Is that the table? You know what? I'm looking for a furniture box and it's not even in a furniture box. The actual table is in a regular box like this. And that's what's kind of throwing me off. There it is. There's our table. All right. So you guys let me know how this looks with this here. I think it's an outdoor. That won't work though. I think. I don't know. We're gonna set up both. Give everybody a chance to stew on that right there and see how they like those designs. Same deal with this. This is definitely an outdoor type thing. Just throw that there. Another Christmas ornament. Throw that inside. We got our bread over here. We're gonna put chips here, chips here, chips here. I think we'll start bread over here. Let them finish that out. All right, we got a wall just in case we want to try anything else with that wall. Sports section. More home goods. More alcohol. More beer. And guys, we're going to move over a couple more items and then we are going to switch gears and we're going to check out John's girl. We're going to check out her store. Once again, we want to thank her for sending us this video and this link and giving us a chance to check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's about 10 minutes long. It's an amazing store. She does really well giving us the whole entire tour. And if you want to show off your store here, you can always send me a video, a link, or we can also do a live show off as well. So PC, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, does not matter. You guys just send me the footage and we'll show it off. Yeah, there's too many Halloween and Christmas stuff. We can't mix it in with our regular shirts. We don't even have that many regular shirts to begin with, so we don't want to mix them in there. Video would be 30 seconds long. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a video being 30 seconds long. It does not matter. There's no minimum length required to show off your store. We'll start canned goods over on this side. Hot tub steps. We're eventually going to put a hot tub out here somewhere. And I think that might be good for now. All these other items are just going to go in the back of this truck. I'll throw a couple of these over here for now. Just to say that we actually cleaned our parking lot for once. And you guys, I don't know the last time this parking lot was this clean, if ever. So this is like a first in a long time. All right, guys, we're going to switch gears and check out John's Girls Store. Once again, thanks to her for sending over this video. You guys, I'm going to put you on a mute so you don't hear my microphone in the background, and you guys enjoy this one. What an amazing setup there. Thanks again once again, John's girl, for showing us that store. That's an amazing setup. The storage, the way that you had it designed in multiple rooms, definitely enjoyed that. That was unique. I was really confused looking at the back of the store in the storage in the main storage area when it turned into two different storage rooms with actual doors on it in the walls. So very confused, but nice setup. And once again, out of all the store designs we've seen, guys, the one thing that we've noticed in common with every single one is the storage. So everybody's building big storage areas and lots of it. So definitely need more space in the stores. But once again, thanks for sending that video so we could check out your store. And if you'd like to show off your store here, send me the footage and we'll do that. We'll definitely show it off. But jumping back into trying to figure out what we're going to do about ours, I think we are now going to start pulling some items from the shelves and then placing some more items down. There we go. All right, let's start here with some of the food items. And I think we're going to look at each single one that we have going. I got so lost in your store that I just completely forgot that we have a mess going on here. So it gave me a chance to realize, you know, to escape reality from the situation we're currently in. And let me make sure the audio is all good again. I think we have not. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Audio is good. Everything's back to normal now. All right, let's put down some donuts here. And I don't think we're going to put 2 on each one. I think we're just going to do 1. Yeah, I've got lots of work to do here to even get close to looking as good as anything like what we've seen. I mean, the more stores we see, the more I realize that our store is a disaster. Completely going to get shut down and go out of business here soon from not keeping standards. A lot of floor displays. Yeah, I love the floor displays. It's the most efficient display and furniture in the game, but it takes up too much space. I don't know how we'd make that work. John's gonna have one question. Are you utilizing and selling every single item? It looked like you were. It looked like you had every single department put together. So, and once again, we had a few people drop by, stop in while we were playing the video. So welcome in, Jerry. Welcome in, Jerry. Happy Wednesday to you. And over on Twitch, welcome in, Sarah. And I appreciate that follow on Twitch as well. Selling everything so far? Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's good efficiency. It looks like you utilized space everywhere, and it didn't look overpacked too. It feels like you have extra room in your store. I don't know how you did it, but excellent job. And this is the one reason I wanted to keep this more organized back here, which I don't think we did that great of a job back here keeping it all organized. But that's because I knew we'd be stocking it up eventually, so. So that there. You may just sell the new furniture. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I mean, I know with the second floor coming, we want to be ready for that. But then again, if we're moving stuff over, if we're moving some stuff around to kind of balance out space, then I don't know if we truly need everything set up on one floor. So we might have to do some more rearranging once we get that second floor. All right, we got some bagels here. We'll put the bagels. They can't fit there. What can you fit here? I mean, you can't fit anything there, huh? I'm not sure what goes there. Let's get this item here. Yeah, that'll work. Classic white bread. Yeah, furniture can go upstairs, but I'm sure when they do add a second floor, there's just going to be more items added to the game. I'm pretty sure of it. Where are we going to put these at? Yeah, let's do this right here on the corner. Just like that. That's all that can fit? Oh my gosh. And that's all that can fit. Well, that's not going to work at all. We're going to have smaller items here on the front. Alright, we're going to move these in. These will go over here in this corner. I do not know when we're going to get the second floor. We do know it's coming, we just don't know when. It's got to be close though, because it was going to be in the last update. So, you know, that means they're probably still testing and are working out some bugs with it. So maybe we'll see it. And I do want to take this time, since we're talking about the update, guys, I do want to kind of apologize if I rubbed anybody the wrong way or said anything out of line about the PS4 update. And if you haven't heard, the PS4, there's not going to be an update. PS4 is essentially probably, I hate to say it, but there might not be too much coming for Hypermarket on the PS4. At the time, they were still trying to put an update in the game for the PS4, but they couldn't make it work, so they made an announcement that they weren't going to do the update for the PS4. And I did have a few people message me, and they were a little upset, and they, you know, messaged me and told me that I said that the PS4 update was coming and they were still working on it, and they said that I lied to them. And you know, I don't want people to think that I didn't intentionally come out and say that, you know, because I only repeated what I was told and heard from Gersons. So it, you know, it wasn't directly something that I came out and decided. This is what they decided. And unfortunately, PS4 is just, it's an older system, and it can't handle the game. I mean, it's been struggling with Hypermarket for quite a while now. Let's take these off the shelf here and move these on another shelf. So, you know, it's something I eventually saw coming, just didn't know when. And I do apologize, you know, that if I upset anybody by that comment, and I do feel your pain. I promise you, I do feel your pain. And you know, that's the main reason we tried to do a PS5 giveaway on this channel, was for that reason, to allow somebody to upgrade, you know, and get a newer system, so they could play Hypermarket on PS5 and not have to worry about this issue. But now it's unfortunately here, and Sony has announced they're going to stop all updates coming soon on PS4 anyway. So PS4 is essentially just going to wind up, you're going to have to upgrade. If you have a PS4, you're not really going to have a choice, unless you just want to keep playing the older versions. But I do think some Hypermarket is better than no Hypermarket. Even if you don't have the newer stuff, it's still better than nothing. So, but I do feel your pain. I really, really do. I do. I think I've had a PS5. Maybe I upgraded it like a couple years back. I haven't had mine that long. I was stubborn and eventually upgraded. Glad I did. But I do understand the pain. So. Breaking your heart about the second floor? How so? We're gonna get it. I mean, that one is coming. That's once again something directly said from Kursan. And guys, if I say it's, you know, if I say it, it's either because I've heard them say it directly or mention it in their Discord, or if I say it, it's something, you know, I'll say it flat out if I'm speculating something, and you know, it's something just my opinion. But I don't want you guys to think that everything I say is absolutely factual and going to happen. If it's my opinion, it's my opinion. All right, let's get our ha-ha sauce down here. But we're going to try to do another giveaway, guys. Our next one on the channel is not going to be a PS5. We are going to give away a Steam Deck. So, you know, that Hypermarket is on PC, so you have a chance to play Hypermarket on PC. You had to delete it? Why? Did they sell out already? Did they sell out my logs? Oh, it had your address on it? Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, I didn't save it before you deleted it. Oh, that's a bunch of crap. I didn't pay attention. I would have had Yoda's address, but unfortunately now I don't have it. It's a good thing I can go back and check all the deleted content on my Discord. I'll go back and get it. Hey, welcome in, Shell. Happy Wednesday, Shell. Yeah, we are giving away a Steam Deck. I don't know when. Hopefully in the middle of the year, but once again, guys, is any donations would be much appreciated towards some of these gifts and giveaways, as they do get expensive. PS5s are kind of expensive, but we've had some big donations on this channel. So let's do. I thought we put a sliced puff there. We'll do a croissant right here. And then we'll do one right here too. Yeah, those are gonna need 2 shelves. Good old cinnamon rolls. And I did say we were going to stock groceries tonight, but of course we're also stocking our bakery as well. We're just going to go on the shelves here and start grabbing some items off and start getting things looking a little better. That way it's not just groceries, it's also bakery too. We did that. That's good. Tables. The mystery books. And I think we want to build a book area too. I think we do. You don't want or need a Steam Deck? Yeah, I mean and people say that if you're on the road traveling a lot or you're not home as much, you know, it's easier to have a Steam Deck than to take your PC with you, you know. So there is a benefit to having one of those, and it's quite amazing having a Steam Deck. And then it's also fun to have and good to have one as well, even if you don't have a PC. It's easier to have that than it is to have an actual PC setup, because it does actually have a PC platform on it. So essentially you can use it just like a PC. All right, let's do that. We'll start here on the corner again and see if we see anything. Kind of just scouring through some of the items to see what we have that we can put in our bakery area of what we've stocked up. Which is a lot. We have a lot. We really need to go through some of these things. Alright, the multi-grain seed bun. I think we're going to put it over here. And this might fill up. We might have to put it on another shelf as well. Yep, we're gonna have to do 2 on these. Let's look on the back shelf here. Meat puff pastry. Let's put this in here. Yep, that works. Put that down, go get our next box. The olive bread. Wow, that filled up quick. Okay, these are bigger pieces of bread here. That'll work. Sausage rolls. Let's put these over here. All right, that's good. All right, we got that done. Toasted slice. Can you get out of my way, please? I'm trying to stock this. There you go. She just stands right in front of me, blocks the way, and then stocks her side. Alright, what are we looking at next? We just did this one, frosted strawberry donut. I feel like we've already got this one out. We might have double stocked this one. Yeah, we did. Okay. So this one can go right back on the shelf. I'll let them put that box back. So we actually have 2 shelves of strawberry frosted donuts, which I feel like we double stocked a couple things. We're gonna have to wind up taking that off and putting something else there. Same deal with the layered puff pastry. I think the same deal. I do not see this one. Okay. We have the meat puff pastry. We don't have the layered though, I don't think. Yeah, we don't. There's just too much. I need a checklist. I need to make like a checklist and check off every single item. Grab the items, put 1 or 2 on the shelf, and then drop it, and staff will deal with it. Yeah, I would if there's a lot, but it's not gonna make too much of a difference. If we're only doing a little bit of a time, one little area, it's not gonna make too much of a difference. If it was something like salt and it, you know, a big box or something, then I would. 27 baker items in total. Okay. So quite a few. I think we'll have plenty of room. We'll have to double stock some things because we did make our bakery a decent size. Honey Crunch donuts here. And I'm guessing you have to have something smaller to go in these little areas there. Because it would not let me put the sliced puff in some of those. I don't know why. I don't know what what that was about. Yeah, I knew it. So we're gonna need 2 on this one. But we did a good job of just putting most of the items in the same area. So we got fresh oven. I think we're gonna run out. I'm gonna put some of the bread up here on this side. We're gonna have to turn that around. That's backwards. That is completely backwards. Yeah, just like this. There we go. We got that. All that's done, and we need the Italian ciabatta bread. And I bet that probably needed 2 shelves. Chocolate cupcake. I think we've already got some of these out. So this might have been doubled up. Yep, it is. Okay. So we've got 2 or 3 shelves that we've got double of. Use the other big shelf, and if it's 5 products and you have 5 of them and 2 of the bakery counter. Huh. Well, maybe that's possibly what we should have did. All right, we got chocolate cupcake, glazed cinnamon roll. We'll take it out. And we'll put it on the bottom here. Smart ordering, stocking your stores and everything so you're ready to stock shelves. Yeah, I think I tried to be, but once again, I think we ordered too many boxes, and somehow I left 3 stockers not on break, and they wound up putting on multiple shelves, but that's okay. I mean, I think we did stock at least one of everything. If there's two of multiple things, I'm okay with that as well. But it worked out pretty decent. I'll put these here for now. Yep, we're gonna need two slots for it. Yep, that'll work. And once again, the biggest goal that we wanted to accomplish in building this was to use every single item and also use all the furniture available. So, you know, that doesn't mean just using all the big furniture, the most efficient furniture to stock with. So we're kind of trying to use everything. Was that it? Is that all the bakery items? Surely there's more. Surely there's more. I think we came all the way down here. Maybe not though. That might have been it. All right, we do have grocery items down here to use. I think we started. All right, sodas are good. Green tea. I don't think we have any green tea down yet. We've got all the beers stocked up completely, and we didn't have this one right here. So this one's not on the shelf yet. And we are going to go place this one out. First place I want to stock it is here. Right here. Yep. Not there. Standing on top of boxes, we slid all the way down. There we go. So just two spots there. And we have to remove these tags. This is going to drive me nuts in here. We're going to remove the tags and restock up one per shelf to allow us to get everything to fit in there without having to order more shelves. All right, that's good. We'll come over here. More beer. Cereal. Okay, let's go do cereals, guys. Oh, that does overlap. I did not know that it overlapped, but it does. Look at that. That bread is right there against the cereal. I didn't notice that. Didn't notice that at all, but I do now. And I think I've heard somebody else say that that happens. And we're going to have to move one of these out of the way. Yeah, we will. We're going to rearrange some of these shelves eventually. Let's come through here. Strawberry, chocolate. I think we have strawberry already out here. Pretty sure. We've got, nope, just regular cereal. Let's do this right here. And then we want to do our chocolates. Do we have any chocolate? I see chocolate up here. There we go. Yeah, we'll wind up having to move these for sure because there's going to be other cereal items on another shelf over here. We're going to do this just to at least get it set up. Pasta, we'll take some pasta off here, move it down. Pasta can go. We're going to have more sauces here, sauces here. We'll do pasta here. We've got the flour already on the shelf. Lemon cake, let's do our cakes. Cakes there. Let's do chocolate dream cake. Regular cake here. Let's get one of these. Whoop, I did not mean to do that. That's all right. We'll let them put it back because if I try to put it back, it's going to be a disaster. I'm going to be moving around trying to find where that goes. Can we get through here? There we go. Clipped into the second floor already. All right, let's put this right here. All right, cakes are good. Once again, these are seasonal items. I think we're gonna put these seasonal groceries, seasonal ornaments, seasonal shirts, all in one store. Same deal with the candy canes. We'll do the same thing with those. So we're not gonna put these on the shelves with everything else. All right, candy canes, spooky candy box, cinnamon, scarf, gingy, mystery candy. There we go. There's some jams at top. Chocolate box deluxe. Let me grab one of these. Regular chocolate box. And I think we'll have enough shelves. I really do. I think this side will be good, and then come around the back side. We should have enough just doing two like that. Oh, did I put the Halloween cereal in there? I did, the Spider Crunch. Oh, I did. Absolutely did. Yeah, we're just going to take this off for now. Yeah, sure did. Spider Crunch always gets mixed in there. I don't know why it is. Alright, problem solved. Until the stalkers learn how to put it back on the shelves and from the temp boxes, then we're going to be in trouble. Strawberry chocolate box. Pistachio chocolate box. It's probably the best one. Pistachios and chocolate go together. It's my favorite. Alright, what are we looking at next? Barbecue chips. Alright, let's get our chips put together. We had chips here, we'll put chips here. Barbecue regular chips. I don't think we have these out there. I think the chips we have on the shelf might be different. Yeah, we have the sour cream and onion chips. We're gonna do another thing of chips down here, and we'll move this over eventually. Yeah, I thought about naming the sections of storage, but I don't know if we're gonna do that. I don't know. Welcome in, Clintus. Happy Wednesday to you. I might name the sections back here, but I just, once again, I just don't know. I don't know if I want to go that far with the storage, mainly because with the storage, I'm just going to be doing walkarounds. I'm not really going to need to know too much where everything's at in the storage. I mean, just when it's empty, pretty much that's about it. And that's what we got the stalkers for, right? So we got 24 workers, 22 workers, so it's, you know, it's my job to do the order, and it's their job to put things where it goes. I set it where it goes for them, and they just kind of have to follow that. That's the good thing. We laid it out for them, and they can just do the rest of the work. Now, if I don't order product, that's definitely on me. All right, these should wind up being empty by the time everything gets stocked up. Ghost chips. Ghost chips are anytime, guys. They do say ghost chips, but ghost chips are anytime. I don't think that's just a seasonal item. And our cheesy nacho chips will be next. Let's go ahead and look at our next item. We got the chips all taken care of. Coffee tables. Surely we got more food items. I don't think that's all. There we go. All right, so now we're getting into some more here. You have the rice pudding. That's right. We put the rice pudding in place before the patch came out, and the rice pudding was in with the animal product where it doesn't belong at all. So we're gonna put it over here. Goat chips. There you go. I'll take some goat chips. Alright, let's see here. We got more furniture, household appliances, electronics, sporting goods stuff. I think all the rest of the food. Oh, there we go. There we go. We run into more bakery items here in the corner. So we weren't completely done with the bakery just yet. We thought we were. Thought we were, but we're not. Let's double check to make sure that we don't have any of these down. I don't think we do. I think this is all newer stuff. It is. So let's put that there. Yeah, you need a break, Yoda. You work too hard. All right, we did it. This one here, the black grain bread. We didn't do this one. Oh, you know what? We could have did 2 for each because I think surely there was more in that box. There was. We took that box, or we were empty on that one. This one you could have used 2 on though. Huh? Okay. Let's go back this way. So some of these could use like 2 per shelf. Let's see where we're at. We're right here. Classic white bread, olive bread. I think we did those though. Brown bread. We didn't do this one though. But I think we did the other ones. Alright, let's do this one right here. Oh, I forgot. You can put these in the middle too. So we're going to do this like this in the middle. And we're going to do this one too. There we go. 2 of those. I'm going to come back over this way because we do have some on the back side here. And I don't know if it's all just regular furniture or what. I know it's not the big wide storage racks. Let's check this side over here. More shampoos. Aha, there we go. All right, so we do need some of the canned goods for the grocery section. I think we're gonna have to wind up shrinking down some of the grocery because we made it so big, our grocery section, but really we truly don't need it that big, I don't think. We're gonna be through grocery items in no time now. Tomato sauce, I don't think we have this one out. No, we've got hot sauce, no tomato sauce. Mayonnaise, let's do the mayonnaise here. And we'll do the mayonnaise. I don't want to combine it on a cereal, but I will combine it on the chips one. So we might move this chip on the other end. Yeah, Yoda's help is going to be long needed by everybody. It cuts out all the extra work, guys. All the extra work. that you have to do to pull up a calculator, you know, and if you're not really good with math, you have to try to figure out percentages, you know, like it can be difficult. You know, if you struggle with that type of thing, it can be difficult. And Yoda has absolutely cut out all the legwork, guys, completely cut it out. So it's going to help out everybody. And it already has for sure. I mean, I hate pulling up a calculator on my phone every single time I need to look at a price to set something or have a new store. And so, you know, I can just pull that up and I'm good to go. Honey, there we go, need to do this one. I'll put this right here. Yeah, human error does happen. Absolutely does happen too, though. But you guys do a great job of finding, you know, anything out there that might not work, that the price is off on, and then report it back to Yoda, and she always fixes it and takes care of it. So, got some more cereal here. Alright, and I just did that, so we need peanut butter next. And we'll put this here. And it's great to see, dating all the way back to when I first joined the Croissant Discord. Winter Sky was the original one who came out with the price sheet at 9%. And then upon just messing around, you know, with the prices after a patch, I noticed that you could go higher. So we started working on a 12% sheet. And Yoda just, you know, before there was a Wikipedia, Yoda asked, he said, hey, I wonder if we could make a Wikipedia. And I thought it was a good idea, and so did she. But she jumped all over it, took initiative, and we got the 12% prices in. All right, we just did that. We need mashed potatoes. Cans there. Maybe we put the mashed potatoes here. I don't know how many fits in each one. Yeah, I think that's good. We can use this area right here. Is that a different one? Yep, it's different. Alright, let's clear some of this peas off here. We're getting these out the way. Grocery is almost done. I mean, I think we put too much over here as far as shelves go, but that's okay. That is quite all right. It gives us more space for everything else. If we have to remove this here because we don't need them, we will. And now we have extra space for more departments. Maybe stretch some out, create some middle zones here. So we'll be all right with that. Coffin toy. Red beans. We don't have the beans, so we have a few more canned goods that we need to worry about. That works. We'll put these here. I don't think we could fit too many in this area. Yeah, but that's all right though. I think that's enough. It worked out perfect. We used one complete box for two little small containers. More shampoo. Where's those already filled up? Okay, those are good. I think that's about it. I don't think we have any more grocery items left. I think we've gone through all the grocery items. I love it. That should be good for the grocery items. I'm very sure that we've used all the bakery items as well. I think we've gone through all those. Classic white bread. We're going to check this one out. This might be the only one we have left. I don't know if we put it in place or not. I think we did though. Yep, we did. All right, so the extra slots will eventually fill these up. We'll double up on some product. We are going to put some cold drinks over here. But that's it. The bakery is pretty much complete. We might add some extra items here and there to fill up slots. There might be double the product, but that's quite all right. And as far as the grocery goes, we timed it out just right. I mean, I don't need these back shelves here now. We can do away with these. I mean, I was kind of worried about this entrance right here anyways, because there's not a tons of space. So now we can just do away with those. I think we're good. I mean, that opens up a whole area right here to now create for bigger rooms. So I like that. That's good. I mean, that's essentially all we need. One little grocery aisle right here, and that's it. We don't need anything else. Food is done. I'm happy with the way that looks. Now we want to move on, guys, to Cozy's salon here. So I am going to pull up a picture to kind of get an idea of the way this looks in my head to design it, and also how it really looks. I don't want to mess this one up at all, because I messed it up last time we started putting floor displays or wall displays down, and that's not how it looked. That looked bad. I took a picture of her clothing area and I called it her salon, and that's not how it was. So give me 1 second, guys. I am going to pull up this picture real quick, make sure I have it up on my phone and can look at it as I'm going, as a little bit of a reference. Make sure this is good. There we go. So we do need 2 tables, which we have. We need 2 chairs. And I can't tell what that is on the wall. I think those are actually mirrors. She does have 3 hanging shelves, which we can go ahead and put those in place. We'll get 3 hanging shelves. We did have, right? And then I think we need to order some more. All that cleaning up, and we threw everything in the back of that truck. That's all right. Let's order 3 hanging shelves here. Scroll down. But we are finally going to tackle this salon today, guys. Did I say that? We need sinks too. So let's start at the very bottom. We do need 2 sinks. I don't know if she uses a vintage. Looks like she's using the vintage sinks. So we're going to go with those. Looks like there's some mirrors on the wall. We're going to order a couple of these. I can't tell what some of these things are. All right, hanging shelves, we need 3 of those. And these chairs, she's using, I can't tell which chair she's using. These are not the normal, I think she's using bar stools. We'll go with the cozy chair, the comfy chairs right now though. We do have the tables set in place. We do have the shampoos we'll put in there, and we're going to add more hanging shelves. I know she has 3 put up, but we're going to create more because we're going to put all the single shampoos in there. She does have a boutique display. We'll buy 1 of these. Probably buy 2 of these. And then we're going to go with probably 9 instead of 3. So. And that's it. I mean, that's essentially all she has. This is a pretty simple setup, but it looks amazing, and I can't wait to implement this for the salon area. So we're going to start with the hanging crate shelves here in the back. Which she does start and tears them down like this. And we're going to kind of do the same thing. These here are on the corners against the wall. She's got a one back here. We'll do that for now. Shampoo in here, a couple of those. What do we do here? We got some shelves here. We need to get rid of these, so we'll try to save some trips by taking these to the truck for now. But really cool. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out her channel, go check it out. And also look through her latest hypermarket videos, and you're definitely going to see her salon, which is a great idea. And this is at the front, so we're going to put this right in the front area. The only thing she doesn't have is a self-checkout, and I'm putting that in there so customers come through this way. I definitely want customers to come through here. We'll start throwing some shampoos here. Just like that. We'll do one here. Take this back to the truck. Cozy Salon looks amazing. It does. It really does. And it's a great idea. You know, and I would like at the end of the day, if you guys, and it might be a little bit extra work, but if you'd like to take a picture of what you think your best department idea is in your store, just that one section, take a picture of it, send it to me. And there's a good chance that whatever it is, if it's the best one, we might wind up putting it in our store. Even though we're designing this right now, you know, there's always room for change and improvement. And there's a good chance we go back and change some things. Because I essentially want to make this the community hypermarket store. And I think we will eventually change the name. And I hate to say that, but this is it. This is the last time we design the store. Hypermarket Billionaire will always be who we truly are, and you know, but deeper than that, it's the hypermarket community store. And I think that's what we wind up changing the name to. Because without you guys, there wouldn't be no store at all. So, I just don't know what's on this back table. I don't know if these are here or not. I think these are like mirrors. I can't tell though. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to ask Cozy. But I think that that's what is there on the corner. And it makes sense, you know, like you go into a salon, you kind of need to see what's going on, right? You don't want to get your hair done and then not be able to see it, and you walk out of there looking like a raccoon. You don't want that. You need to know that they did it right. If they didn't, how are you going to know? That might cause a wreck. You might be driving down the road and then you look in your rearview mirror, you see yourself, and then you swerve and hit something. So you kind of need to know. I think the chairs she used were the different ones. I don't think she used these. They are darker, but I just don't know. I can't tell which chairs they actually are. So if anything, we'll go back and change the chairs, but that'll work. And hopefully, we're going to get as close to possible to replicate this idea. Yeah, pretty close. Except for more hanging shelves. We're gonna have way more hanging shelves. But I do like the fact that she has them kind of spread out like this. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna spread them out. We're gonna use the shelves to actually measure the distance between them, and then we'll kind of put them at an angle, because she does have them going up to down, catty corner, diagonal. So, and we'll do that to measure them out. All right, another mirror here. That right here, that will work. I like it. Best department is your bakery. Yeah, I think a lot of people are really impressed by their bakeries, and you guys have done amazing jobs on your bakeries. I mean, it's Great ideas. Let's do this right here, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We don't want to go too far down right away. So let's move this to right here. And then we're going to do this like this. And then we'll go down from here. Because now we have a little bit like that. And we'll put one below this. And we'll do, you know, 3 here. Then we'll go down and we'll do 3 more here. And it'll kind of go diagonal down. So pretty similar in the design. We just had more hanging shelves. And carrying all the shampoos we possibly can, maybe multiple. You know, there's a lot of shampoos. I don't know, what is there, like 25 shampoos? It's a lot. There's a lot of shampoos. Just like that. I mean, there's so many shampoos in the game. There's even shampoos in the game for bald people. We'll do this one here, same deal. Needs to start right here on the top, like that. All right, we did buy 2 of those. I don't think we're gonna need that second one. It's probably gonna have to go right back in the truck. All right, and then the sinks here. Let me scroll to this right side of the photo. She does have the sinks right here, and then also the chairs set up next to them, which is really neat. We'll do it just like that. Looks pretty good. I like it. I think her salon is a little bit bigger though. Get another comfy chair. And I gotta figure out what chairs these are that she's using, so we might have to wind up switching the chairs too. But it's set up just like this. Absolutely love it. I mean, it looks good. All right, we got one more sink to put in, another chair. We're probably gonna need to order another one. I think we ordered 4 though. We should be good on the chairs. Another shelf. All right, and then we are gonna go right here, just like this. If we can get this lined up right. I think that, yep, that's good. And then move this one below it. Yep, we're gonna do one more down here, and that'll look good. I mean, it's going diagonal down, room for 9 shampoos. So I think there's more than that though. So if I remember correctly, there's more than 9 shampoos. Right here. And right here. Bam. All right, we're good. This area needs one more chair. We'll start stocking up the shampoos, but it's definitely set. I like the way this looks. Easy department, guys. Easy. When you copy somebody's idea, it's real easy to set it up, right? It takes away all the extra work that we're going to have to do of creating a design for a salon. I wouldn't know the first place to start. All right, this looks just like that. Another idea for a wiki page? No, just scratch that from your brain. Don't do that. Take it away. Go to sleep. Take a nap. You're dreaming. You're dreaming. Just go to sleep. How many t-shirts, shampoos, how many alcohol? I knew it. I knew it. I say let somebody else create that. You know, you don't worry about it. You let somebody else do that. I say that's what you should do. Having a nightmare. Yeah, it's definitely a nightmare because you keep on adding things to the wiki. All right, I think we're good. Do we need one more mirror here? I think we got all the mirrors. We need to go look for the shampoos and start stocking these up. Yep, we got the mirrors. Okay, we're good. This needs to be a little bit higher. Just don't want it to be on the actual window. Same deal with this one. Just a little bit higher up. And maybe we shouldn't have used the window with the walls here, you know, people looking in from the outside, looking in on the customers. And there's one more thing in the back, and I can't tell what it is. She's got a gray looking shelf, and I don't know if it's a shelf or what it is, but it's right back here in this corner. I have to ask Cozy what that is. Think I should do your pricing on Friday, Brian? I can do that. I can do that. All right, let's look here. All the shampoos that we need. I think they're all here on this back row. I did keep these together, so I think we're good on the shampoos. All right, there's clarifying. We already got it stocked up. So that is one that's already out here. Let's see what else we got. All right, shampoos start there. We got the dandruff shampoo. And then all we need is space for 9 more, and that's it. Frozen stuff's almost done. Awesome. Yeah, it takes some time. It takes some time to get everything done and set up the way you want. Wow, we can't stock that all the way up. Ooh, that could be a little rough, but that's all right. I'm okay. I'm pretty sure the customers can't reach that. I'm pretty sure they can only reach like maybe here. I don't think they can even buy these up that high. If they can, then hopefully the stockers can reach it to stock that high. But I don't think the customers can get that high up on the shelf. So I think we should be all right. I have not shown the teas for your store yet. And I think we're gonna do that at the very end of the night. But I would suggest if you want to make a video of that tease, and then we actually show it off as a video versus just a screenshot. I think that work a lot better. Let's do strength repair. Why don't you use a 5 shelf there? Nah, this is actually an idea from somebody else. This idea comes from Cozy Space. Cozy, this is her idea. So she had a great idea for her salon, and we're just copying it. We're not adding different shelves. So. Yeah, so just to clarify that, guys, this is not actually my idea at all. We're just copying an idea that somebody else had, and, you know, trying to design it the way they exactly have it, pretty much almost to a T, because it's an amazing idea, so. All right, we did do these here, volume boost, strength repair, just regular shampoo. We need that one. Just throw that down. I think we have just enough though. Yeah, there's definitely no proper way to play. You just play it the way you want to just have fun with. And welcome in, by the way. I wish I could say your name. I don't want to mispronounce it. ISMET. Welcome in. I gotta come up with a nickname really quick. Hey, welcome in, Becky. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. And I appreciate you stopping by. You guys give me 2 seconds. I actually need to go back to this photo and look to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I don't think I missed anything at all with this photo. Okay, I should be good. I don't think I missed anything with it. Soap. We need the Color Protect shampoo. I think we're good on that. Let's do this at the top. And then we have 3 more to go. And I'm not sure if you guys know off the top of your head how many shampoos there are in this game. I think there's either 9 or 12. So we should be getting close to the end of the shampoo. So I think 2 more. I hope that's right. I could be off though. I could have my numbers completely off. We did Color Protect, we did Riz Control, we got Herbal, and that might be it. I think that's it. I think we are on the last shampoo here. And that works out perfect, I think. We're just gonna stock another one up here. Why not? Want to fill all these up because now we have every single shampoo. And this is absolutely good. Same number of shampoos as there are ice creams. Well, hey, appreciate that. That's very helpful. Welcome in, Pixel. Happy Wednesday to you. Now I just got to figure out how many ice creams there are. It's an odd number. Yeah, I think so. It might have been 11. It might have been 11. Let's now name this Cozy Styles. But we did say we're going to name it Cozy Styles Show and Tell. Cozy Styles on one side, but it only allows us one sign though, and I wanted to do both sides. Cozy Styles. See, we're gonna have to put another sign up. I wonder if we can possibly put 2 signs, one here and one here, and kind of run them together. So let's try this. Let's do this because this is gonna be a rather long name. I just don't know if we can make it work or not. Hey, welcome in, Cozy, by the way. We were just working on your salon and then she pops up. That's hilarious. That is funny. Talk about good timing. I don't know. That's really, really good timing. Cozy Styles, space. I don't know. It's gonna look different. I don't know. Hold on. Let's do the bottom one first to see. Cozy Styles. Show and Tell. This might be too many letters. It might be just too many letters, guys. I don't know. And once again on console, you got this weird keypad that shows up. Let's try this out. Let's see what it looks like. Perfect. I love it. I love it, guys. Cozy Styles Show and Tell. So we have now put it all on one side. That's all we need here. We're going to put this in the middle, and there's that. So we're set up. We're good to go. And since we do have Cozy, leave off Show and Tell. This is Cozy's slot. No. Cozy said she renamed it to Show and Tell. So we're trying to do both. I don't know which name we should leave it as, but since we have her in the chat, we will let her judge to see how bad we messed this up. On a scale of 0 to 1, 1 being bad, 0 being bad, what are you going to rate it? Well, we're done. I mean, we absolutely went after it tonight. We made sure we tackled that for sure. Wanted to get that done. Wanted to do it last episode. I was a little nervous, guys. I didn't want to butcher that. I didn't want to mess that up. I think we didn't mess it up all the way. You know, it's not perfect, but we went after it. We tackled it. So next up, what are we going to do next? I think we're going to do our seasonal store. I think that's our next goal, to do this seasonal store. Which means we're gonna have to move some racks over here. We're gonna need multiple things over here. We're gonna need shelves, we're gonna need racks. The seasonal store is gonna be pretty small, but we're gonna put all those items in one area. So we're gonna put some shelving over here. Light above the mirrors, maybe? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, and I did change it up just a little bit. We did add more hanging shelves to put all the shampoos, and that's why I did that. But I wanted to keep that same diagonal look that you had, and keep it as close to possible as I possibly could, but with also carrying all the shampoos. And I did add a self-checkout to make sure that our customers are coming through here to make it look like there's people here. We don't want people to just bypass it, so that's why I did that. All right, let's put some stuff in the back of this truck and go on to our next department here. As we've made a lot of progress, guys. We've been on it tonight. We've stocked up tons of stuff, finished out the salon, and now we're ready to start with our next department. You don't think we could fit the seasonal stuff in that space? Huh, okay. I don't know. How many items do we have seasonal? I mean, I think there's probably all the shelves that we put in here. Maybe we can do 4 and then also do, I don't know. We might just use shelves for this. We might not actually use clothing racks for the shirts. You have 3 shelves on the wall above the sinks. And boutiques, you added those after the picks. Okay. Yeah, you'll have to send me updates. I mean, you know, we've got to keep it up to date. We've got to match the franchise original store. If we don't, you know, then we can't use the name without looking alike. We can't do that. There's a lot of seasonal items. All right. Well, if that's the case, then we're going to move the seasonal space over here. I think we can fit it in this part. Kitchenette. I do want to use that kitchenette somewhere. Just got to figure out where. We'll move the season over here. I think we'll make it work there. A great idea though, for the salon, and I think we did a decent job of capturing that image. And if she approves of it, then we're gonna go with it. 36 seasonal items, including shirts and food. Okay, we're gonna make this work. We're gonna use this space over here. It might be a little jam-packed, but I think we'll make it work. And we're also gonna use these shelves to do that. That might be the main goal, is using the shelves. And I did say we're gonna remove the seasonal stuff from here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna carry it 2 places at one, or 2 different stores. I did have it here on the table. Here. And I think we'll move some of these racks out. I mean, we might as well, because there's not enough clothing to put all these in here. Yeah, we'll move this out. Add the bar lights above the mirrors, and that's great. Awesome. Well, we'll definitely be doing that. The bar lights do look good. I enjoy all the lighting, and I think we put, matter of fact, we did put some lighting on our refrigerators as well. So we're going to be adding a lot of lighting. Let's take these items to the truck while we're on our way back over here. And I think we do actually have some seasonal items. We do. Sitting over here that we're going to move. I don't know. I mean, I don't think we can put all the seasonal items. Oh, and then we got the toys too. That's right. Forgot about those. We'll put these on shelves for sure. I'm just not sure about the clothing. Yeah, we'll do this right here. And just 1 per shelf. That's all. And this would be a great time if we had the furniture, guys. If I would have stocked some of the furniture and stored it, we could put up cobwebs, we could put up the Christmas tree. I mean, we really should have kept one of everything. And I thought about doing that, but then I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't, guys. But looking back on it, you know, should have did it. I think we do have some here. Pretty sure we have some more. There we go. Yep. Yeah, because this would have looked better with the spider webs, with the cobwebs, with the Christmas tree. I mean, with the actual Christmas decorations, it would have looked a lot better. And I think we're gonna do 2 different sides. Like one side can be Halloween, hopefully. The other side can be Christmas. But with that being said, I mean, you know, if I could just find a way to transfer the PS4 file over to the PlayStation, I think I'd be alright. Because that's the only way to fix this, to get all the seasonal decorations. If only. Let's move this here. That's shampoo. Definitely not come over here. Alright, let's see what else we have over here. I think we have some more shirts in this pile of items. We do have the pasta, okay. A Halloween item we can put over here. We do have the spooky Spider Crunch cereal. We're gonna put that over here too. We need actual food. Let's move this back over here again for now. Alright, that's good. Let's go get the Spider Crunch that we packed up here in the temporary boxes. Oh, did I not? What happened there? I forgot that I left one on that top shelf. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Removing all these right here. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Cozy. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a great stream. And maybe I'll get a chance to jump in. You stream so early though for me in my time. I'm gonna have to set an alarm. Either that or you just got to keep bugging me about it. Alright, where's our next up? There's a Halloween toy. Let's pick that up. Alright. Starting in an hour. Perfect. That's awesome then. Guys, we're wrapping it up in about an hour. We've got to venture over to Cozy's stream, so I don't think we're going to go any longer than that. But that's perfect timing because we usually end about 8 o'clock my time. We go over a little bit sometimes, but that's perfect timing. So. Oh, did I just really do that? I really did. That's not Halloween at all. Not at all. Let's move this back over here. This needs to go right here. We actually need another shelf. The round rack. We're not going to use that. I don't think we're going to use that round rack. What do we got here? Kitchenette, and then we have this wall here that we're probably not going to use. There's a hoodie. Put that over there. I don't know. Maybe we do a clothing rack. I just don't know. I mean, this space can be small. I'm not going to be upset with it. It doesn't need to be like anything fancy. It is just seasonal. We could have did a better job for decorations. Absolutely, but you know, and once the seasonal items come back around, maybe we get some new ones and we'll add those in here. You know, so we can always spice this up just a little bit more. We are going to order, I think, 5 more shelves is what we need for items, maybe. Let's do 8. That's probably too much, but that'll work. And this is nice. I mean, we're making progress. We got our shrine to build. I think that's going to be our next focus that we do on Friday. This here, I don't know. I can't decide what I want to do with this little small area. It's got to be something else that's just extremely small with product. You guys will have to give me ideas on that. And then, of course, we do have our electronics and home goods and outdoors to work on. Let's put this right here. And we'll put the Christmas clothes right here. Oh, the Wizard's hats. That's right. You do need a floor display for that. Glad you mentioned that. So that Wizard's display could probably go right here in the back, in the very middle. So, but that makes sense. This empty box. What else did I put in here? There's something else I put in here. Yep. That's food. Why does that just look so off? I don't know why they look so off. Alright, I think we need to move these over just a little bit to give us a little more space to put one shelf back here. Oh, and I can't believe it. I can't believe I did not buy the decorations, guys. I really thought about it a long time ago for the Halloween stuff, starting with it, that I would probably wind up wanting to use the items, the decorations, and I originally bought one of everything and then wind up trashing it. So, what a disappointment. All right, what else do we got? Shampoo there. This actually can go here. Let's go out here, get some more items, more shelves. Actually, let's go see what else we have in this stack. If anything's seasonal. I don't think it is. I think this is all just gonna be regular stuff here. Maybe not. There's a gingerbread parade t-shirt. Alright, some more of those, some more of those. Hockey helmets. And mystery candy box, alright? So once again, not a huge room, but we wanted to, you know, separate it from the regular items somehow. Just throw that in there. I like it. We'll put this here. And we need to make a trip to the back and see what we are missing seasonal wise. And I think we put those, well, they might be mixed up. I take that back. Those actually might be mixed up. Aha, there's one. Okay, the bone toy, we don't have that one out here yet. We'll go put it down. Why does that door look off? Yeah, it's looks a bit off. We need to straighten this back up here. There we go. I think that's good. Bone toy there. The coffin toy, we do have that one. There's multiple skulls, and I think we have version 1 already out there. Let's look and see. Everything should fit on here except for the wizard hats. The wizard hats are going to be on a big one. Yeah, let's try here. Food items, food items, food items. There we go. The candy box we already have. The scarf, we don't have that one out there. Yeah, that doesn't go there. We need to do this right here. There we go. Let's see. I think that we've got a couple more over here mixed in somewhere. Oh, it's gonna be a disaster trying to find those. I think we need to look for the wizard's hat real quick. That's gonna be a little easier to find, I think. So many items to scavenge through. It's so much. There we go. Just found them. Just found the wizard's hat. We're gonna need a display to put here. Take a tag off that shelf. Which shelf are we taking a tag off of? Did I mistag something? Oh, I did, didn't I? Yep, I did. I see what you're talking about now. Yep. I see, and they just stocked this up. Shame on them for doing their jobs. Alright, and then we need to, where do we throw down? Did they take that back? I think they did. I think some stalker just came over here, grabbed the wizard's hats, and took them right back to where they belong. I cannot believe it. Why are they doing their job all of a sudden? I don't need that. They need to just take a break without me telling them to as well. Wizard chat. There we go. I'm not going to drop it this time because they're going to pick it up and they're going to run with it and put it back. You don't see yourself selling everything, just some items, but not everything? Yeah, and I thought about doing that too. I really did, but you know, I once again boiled it down to wanting to carry every single item that the game had, and then I also wanted to use all the displays, all the furniture, you know. So we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're missing quite a few items. And I think it's a lot of the clothes as well. And I think the reason why is because everything sold out of the clothes over here. So essentially what we're going to have to do is probably reorder a couple more boxes to figure out what we're missing. Yeah. Yep, we created ourselves a headache by doing that. The next section we want to start off, because we're going to jump on the next section too. Too much of a hassle to keep everything in stock. It probably will be. It probably will be a hassle for sure. I think we're going to start on our sports section, guys. And the sports section is going to either be in the back here or in the front. And I think we're going to put our sports section over here. But I don't know. The two biggest sections in the game are the electronics and the home goods. So I don't know. I don't know. I think we're going to go next though with... That's a tough one. That's the part that I go back and forth on. Let's go electronics. Let's do the electronics here. And for that, we are going to need some TVs. We're going to need some floor displays. Lots of floor displays. This is going to be kind of hard, I think, with the floor displays. July 4th, that's a long time away. And maybe to make things easier, we can also start setting up some of our floor display items. We make things a little easier that way too. We need to look through some of the things we have. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of where I've got to figure out what we're doing with what, because there's so many of those that just look the same or can go in the same department. I don't know. We're gonna have to mix this sporting area up a little bit. St. Patrick's Day, that'd be nice. That would definitely be nice. These are gonna go in the back wall, I think. This is all gonna be home goods. That's electronics. Where's our sporting goods stuff at here? That's outdoors. We're gonna take this outside, put it over here in the corner. I don't know. This could be pets. Like we've got so many departments, guys, that we've got to try to figure out. And I don't know. We could do pets in the corner. The biggest thing, though, or the biggest apartments with the most items is what I want in the corners. I think there's more sporting items than there are pet goods. I could be wrong about that. There absolutely could be way more pet stuff. And that's why I said maybe electronics needs to go over here. I think that's what we'll do. Electronics is going to go over here. There's more of it than there are sporting goods. Alright, rolling tool bench. That's going to wind up going outside. Toilet paper. That's probably going to go in the home items too. Alright, let's look for our electronic items. And it could be like electronic items and appliances as well. I mean, there's a lot of things you could wind up mixing together. There's some sporting things. I think all the electronic items are going to be in the same area. We've also got a book department, which we can make really small. There's a shirt that we need. I think this needs to go over to the Spirit Halloween department. You need Frankie? Skull and Raven sweater. Oh, it's full. That's full. What are we doing? What are we doing? Trying to sort out your code department. I think everybody's sorting everything out. I mean, it's a lot. It is absolutely a lot to get everything fixed the way you want it. Let's check out this corner here. Speaker. All right. Here's our next speaker set right here. Automotive department. Oh, and you say that, but they're probably, you know, who knows? As many items as we get, maybe that happens. Maybe we get an automotive department. Reindeer hoodie. I think we already have these on the shelf. We've already checked those. We're going to need some bigger boxes here. We are going to put out our TVs over in the electronics department, because they can only fit on a floor display. And the Halloween ghost toy? I forgot about it. We're gonna need to put that one over there too. But we are scavenging for electronic items right now. There's so much of everything else. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot of items. There we go. Keyboards. Alright, that's good. Let's go back down this way. And I think to get resorted out again, we're going to have to sail through some of these items, guys, and send everybody on break and just order one of everything to make sure that it's good. To make sure we're all stocked up with everything. Because we didn't stock T-boxes up at all. T-boxes need to go over there on the grocery shelf, so we're going to have to add those in. I thought we got all the grocery items, but we didn't get the T-boxes, so that is one of the things we did miss. So we might need a few more shelves for those. Electronics. There's the monitors. And I think we need the consoles, we need the mouse. So there's a few more over here that I'm not seeing on the shelves. And I know we ordered like one of everything. Maybe they're on this back side. Thing is, we ordered everything together too, so it should be like right here, all in the same area. Let's check this back side here. I don't know. I feel like we're missing some items, guys. We ordered one of everything, and I don't know where it all went. There we go. Okay. So there's some more keyboards to put out here. Slim aluminum wireless keyboard. That's what we had. Okay. That is exactly what we had. We need to look for the next item. That was a big speaker. 100-watt speaker. Put these here. Speakers are good. We are missing consoles though. There was a... Oh, we're stuck in the door. Oh, that's crazy. Let me out. We got trapped behind the door. Let's look on the back side again. We had speakers here. Perfect. Basketball. More weight. Sporting. There's some more Halloween items, more seasonal stuff that we're gonna have to put down. There it is, gaming console. And then we're also missing the mouse. All right, console over here. And depending on how much space we actually have left, which looks like a lot. I mean, I said there's a lot of electronics, but maybe not. We might actually put some appliances over here. It just makes sense to put some of those together. I just have to figure out where the mouse is at. I mean, we had a lot more items. There's the wireless. Okay, so there's the slim wireless. We are missing. All right, there's the camera. What else do we have here? Besides boxes on the ground for some reason. Then basketballs. And what is that in the corner? I can't tell what that is. Nothing. Nothing good. And then... There we go. Okay, so there's the desktop there. We have one more item there. We have another speaker. And I cannot find the mouse to save my life. I'm gonna see if it's over here. It's got to be over here because I know we ordered it. But the bad thing is we have so many items, it's not over there. I don't know. We're gonna have to find that one. Gonna have to find it. All right, here's the wireless keyboard. Small boxes. Yeah, and I think we're just gonna order some more. I mean, when all else fails, just order some more. It's easy to do that. Because now I can truly see, we didn't have the desktop out here, that's fine, we'll order 2 of those. We didn't have a cell phone I couldn't find on the shelf, we didn't have the camera. The mouse, we're gonna order 2 of those. 2 of the robots, we got all the speakers out, we just didn't have this right here. So, hopefully they don't grab everything, but I think they are. They're gonna grab it and they're gonna go take it back there, so. Yep, we'll put a gaming console right there. Let's get a couple more shelves. Floor displays, I don't know if we're going to need any more just yet. No more phones, I know. Unfortunately, I am still going to carry some phones, guys. You would think I would have learned my lesson and I'd be sick of those damn phones, pardon my English. After carrying millions and millions of phones, you'd think we'd be sick of them, but we're still carrying them. Oh, we need a display for that. I forgot, you do have to have those on displays. Yeah, but if I forget to order them, you know, when I'm doing my ordering, then oh well. Maybe we sell them one time and then ban them from the store. We'll just say they cause too much problems in here. All right, robot, vacuum, same deal. We're gonna need a floor display for these. I don't think we have any more floor display. Yes, we do. Yeah, we're gonna have to, I think we're gonna combine some home appliances over here. I mean, it's just, yeah, we have too much space for this area. Limited to 1 shelf. Yeah, that's it. Cell phones go 1 shelf. That's it. No more. No more. And for some reason, they stocked up everything on the back shelves back there like we didn't have anything ordered. So maybe we didn't. Let's order 4 boxes of these, because they stocked them up and we can't find them again. They took them right back to the shelf. Let's do that. And then same deal with these right here. Please leave those alone, guys. I need to stock them. Alright, that's good. Oh, he grabbed something. Hopefully it was something to stock up with. Yeah, everybody's got a cell phone from the last batch that we sold. Everybody should have one. If not 10, 20, 30 of them, because we just had to get rid of them. We were giving away every single cell phone we had just to get them out of here. So, sure everybody's got one. What a disaster. What a disaster. But we sold them out, finally. We're trying not to relive that nightmare. I'll take that. Speaking of which, look at what I got in my hands. Hopefully I never have to pick up another cell phone box again. Last time ever. There it is. Never touched another one. The optical mouse, was that the one we already stocked, I think? It is the white wireless optical mouse. Okay, this might be the last one that we need to stock up on. Alright, so that is still, you know, a lot of space left open for the electronic department. So we might have to go electronics and appliances, you know. We might have to combine that. But I think we are going to order a self-checkout and put in here. To go ahead and get that set up. Let's scroll up. Yeah, self-checkout. We'll put one of those in here in place. We do want to do an AC unit. Need some AC in here. Trash cans too, guys. We're forgetting about all the trash cans we're gonna have to put in each department. And then also back in the storage area. So we need to order some trash cans. We'll throw some of those out in the store. And I don't like the regular trash cans at all. I like the black bins, but the regular ones just look off to me. And I think this is gonna be right here. I mean, it'll be kind of an open space. All right, let's start putting trash cans out for now. We'll move these around. I'm sure the trash cans will not stay where they're at. Let's put this over here in case we need it. All right, that one's got one. This department does not have one. It needs to have one probably back here. And this works perfect. I did not know that you could fit this underneath there, but guys, take note that the black trash bin does fit right underneath your boutique. Now, whether or not you can use it and your stockers will use it, I'm not sure, but we're going to test that out and see. Let's see if there's a box that I can. Well, matter of fact, let's see. I think the nearest trash can from these stockers is going to be over here. So let's see if they actually use it. And it's sticking through, so we kind of just move it back a little bit. And now you can't see it. So let's see if they actually go back over there and use that. I don't know if they will. I don't know. Nah, they're coming over here. Let's remove this trash can so you can't come to this one. Get out the way. Get out the way. And now look at that. And so also you can box up your trash cans now too, guys. That was a big problem that we had from buying 95 trash cans in our old store. Guess what? You can now box them up and throw them away. So no more hoarding trash cans. Let's see if they go use it. And she's not. All right. So maybe you can. You could probably do that, but I don't think they're going to use it. So looks cool, doesn't work. So we're going to put that there. Move this here. I think that's how we're going to have it set up, or maybe we just do this on the back side here. Just like this, and I think they'll use it that way. So looked cool. We tried. I thought it'd work. It didn't work. All right, let's put the AC unit here in the appliances and electronic department. All right, trash can there. It's out of sight though. This is the big thing. You can't see it from a distance. I like that, and I kind of want to do the same thing here. So maybe, since this is also a little bit of an overlap here, maybe do this right here in the corner, just like that. Yeah, that looks good. So cut down on some trips with the stalkers, at least. We do need one over here. And we'll put this in between the plants, just like that. And I do like this idea. I think we're going to put one more down here and then remove this wall out the way. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. And then also like that on the side here of the fridge. We'll do the same thing on this one. Matter of fact, do I have a shelf up here? Or a wall? Or did we move the walls? We did not. Okay. While I'm thinking of it, let's get this one in place as well. Yeah, we got one there. We'll do this one here. Right there, and then move this out the way. That works. And I don't think we're gonna need that at all. Another floor display. There's some more trash cans right here. The bakery does not have one. And once again, you guys, what do we think? You know, which looks the best? And there's probably more. There's so many tables in the game, so many chairs. I mean, what do you guys think about swapping out furniture? Because we're eventually going to do that. We're not going to leave the original items in here. Like these tables here, we're going to swap them out. Same deal with the chairs. I just don't know what we're going to put in place to make those work. I think for trash can, we are going to have one right here. like in the middle of the bakery area. Another rack. Where's our other trash cans at? There we go. I'm gonna put one of these right up here by the front door. Trash for on the way out. Grocery section, I don't think really needs one, but we might put one in there anyways. Probably over here somewhere. I think we'll put this one right here in the corner. No, we can't make that one work. All right, let's do this right here for now. I like the tables and chairs. Yeah, I just can't decide which one to use. Like, I want to make it look different, and I want to use the actual display furniture as actual decorative items. I just don't know which one to use because there's so many different ones, especially with this being a cafe. We've turned our bakery into basically it's a cafe as well. Like, we're going to carry bakery items, and then we're also going to have food items stocked in this fridge. We're going to have regular drink items in here, so it's kind of a mixture of a cafe. In the salon here, we will put this in the corner, just like that. And then we're going to grab this one and take it to the barrel, which right now definitely needs to be restocked up, and we're going to do that, I think, while I'm thinking of it right here, and we're in the area. Might as well. Where is our trash can gonna go here? I think probably in this corner. We did take our dartboard out of the way and remove it, so, and we are gonna do one single item per shelf. I don't want to remove the fridge items, but I do want to remove everything else while we restock these. We just don't have enough space. I didn't think there was that much alcohol, but there is. There's a lot of alcohol. Tons of alcohol. So anything that has multiple will not have multiple now. Lay that there. Get that out of the way. One of these gotta go. And I think one of these gotta go. Yep, that should be good. So the red here can go here. We'll throw that down. Get some help in here while we're at it. That can go here. This should allow us to put everything in here. I think we got space now. If we don't, we'll just have to bring in some more shelves. Not enough room to place this there? Huh. Well, what about here? Okay. So this big bottle can't go there? Okay. What about here? There we go. Let's put that there. And we're probably going to have to add more because I think there's still too much alcohol in here. I don't know what's going on. We've got too much. Way too much. And I don't even know if this one box is going to fit in here. Like, I think it might not. That might be the case too. We might just have too many. Yeah, so you can't even fit a full box in there. We're trying, but I just don't know. I don't think all these boxes are fitting. Like, we're putting some in there and the rest are probably just gonna go back on the shelf, I bet. Let's put this here. Not enough room. Okay. So I think this is the same as that one over here. So we throw that one there. Spice rum. Let's put this here. I can go there. Can that fit there? It cannot. Okay. Gotta find another smaller box to put over there. Maybe this one. That works. Every single shelf is now completely packed up. We still got all these boxes in here. What a complete disaster. We're gonna have to figure something out with that. And I'm really surprised you can't fit the beer in these fridges yet. So this is something I'm sure that's gonna wind up changing. You can fit the beer in some of the smaller fridges, but you can't use these. So, you know. Same deal with these chairs. We got to figure out what kind of table we want to put in here to swap out from these tables, and then also what kind of chairs we want to use. I do like this chair here, but I think we're going to wind up swapping it out with something else on these chairs. Just need to give it a different look. What a disaster. We're gonna have to open the bar eventually again just to sell things out. And I'm not sure we can even use this in here. We're not. We're gonna throw this in the back of the truck. We are going to throw this in the back of the truck, and we're going to wrap it up right here, guys. Had a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot of things done here in our store. A lot more than I thought we'd get done. I mean, we did a little revamping on the clothing store, started the electronics store, which is also going to be added on with the appliances. We got all the groceries stocked up. We are missing a few tea boxes. We're going to have to add a few more shelves back. Very complicated. In the end, we did swap out a couple of furniture items, finished the Cozy Styles show and tell salon, and we did a pretty good job on that, I think. Cozy approved, so I'll take it. And then we did start our seasonal store, which is almost done as well. So we're probably gonna have to wind up opening in the store and selling out what we possibly can, just to figure out what we haven't stocked and what we have stocked. Having your stockers involved in this process makes things so difficult. It really does, because they stock things and then you just don't know what you do have and what you don't have. So definitely got me confused and sidetracked once again, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in as usual and sitting through all the madness, all the disorganization, because I felt really disorganized on this one tonight. Tried, it just didn't work out too great. Maybe we'll get it fixed on the next go around. But yeah, if you guys want to keep the fun going, definitely jump over to Cozy's channel and check out her live stream, and I'm sure she'd appreciate it if you guys want to continue to keep the fun going. You guys have a safe rest of your night, and I'll catch you again on Friday. Good night, everybody.